I want to quickly compare and contrast Rocket Money, Mint, and EveryDollar. Obviously, we're talking about personal finance apps, aka budgeting apps. So here's a review I want you to pay attention to. So when you think about Rocket Money, I want you to think about an app that allows you to actually categorize your expenses and really do things in a very streamlined way. And Rocket Money is a comprehensive personal finance management app with enough free features to please a lot of people. Okay, and now if you want to micromanage your money, you can still go for. They actually have a premium version here, but by and large, you can use this app for free, not a problem. So when we talk about what are the pros and cons of Rocket Money, when you think about Rocket Money, well, the pros first, you are able to include transaction tracking, bill management, and credit score. So you can check out your credit score through the app. You can negotiate bills on your behalf. So this app can negotiate bills on your behalf. Actually, there is a feature within the app that allows you to do this, and you are able to cancel unwanted subscriptions through recommendations from Rocket Money. And Rocket Money also does have excellent UI and navigation tools. UI, that's user interface. So in other words, the app is very pleasant to use. What about the cons here? Well, there is a subscription fee required for all features. There are some problems with bank connections, and right now, Rocket Money has a weak module when it comes to investment tracking. Okay, but overall, it's an app that's really great. We love the fact that they're constantly sort of updating the app. This is really fantastic, and this app you can use it with as a solo user or with your significant others. So this is a great app for couples as well. And Rocket Money actually, sorry about this. Rocket Money helps your personal finances through several ways here. So you're able, for instance, to track your expenses. You can track your expenses by categories. You can actually track your savings, for example, and you are able to see exactly your credit score. So you can see your credit score. You can even see your net worth. So we're talking here about a holistic point of view here. So you can have a bird's eye view about your money. And Rocket Money is really easy to use. That's what I told you earlier. UX, UI, fantastic. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. One area where Rocket Money really shines is in helping you manage transactions. The thing is that, once you set up an account with Rocket Money and connect it to your financial accounts, the app sends details about your money to 3 places in the app. So there are 3 places. So you have the transaction register, you have recurring payment from your accounts, and you also have budgets. Now the thing here is that you got to ask yourself, which cluster is more important for you? Do you want to actually monitor transactions? In other words, do you want to constantly log into your transaction register? Do you want to look at payments from your account to see cash inflows and cash outflows so you can have a better view about your money overall? Or do you want to pay attention to your budget? The thing is that when you actually go into the budget cluster, you have a clear idea about how you are tracking your money day in and day out, or month in or month out, or week in, week out. The thing here is that when it comes to Rocket Money, you need to understand you are able to track also investments, but not at a granular level. You're not going to track investments at the same depth and breadth that you would if you were to go with, let's say, Empower or Mint. This is one area where Rocket Money is really sort of weak right now. So if you are, let's say you want to track your investments as a couple or as a solo or user, you could do it, but it's not really as deep. And the cool thing, what we love about Rocket Money is that you are able to monitor. You can otherwise monitor your credit score, your FICO score, so you have a clear idea what's really happening. And this happens every single month. And also, Rocket Money helps you in terms of monitoring your net worth. By the way, I just want to remind you, when we talk about net worth, we're speaking about your total assets minus your total liabilities. So this is kind of cool. But so overall, the ability to track your money is cool because Rocket Money is showing you an intersection between proper budgetary discipline and an increase in your net worth. So if you're able to monitor your budget, if you're able to control it, to be disciplined when it comes to your budget, then you will see a positive uptick. This tautology, you will see an uptick in your net worth. Okay. Now, Rocket Money also has some banking services. So if you can avail yourself of those banking services, not a problem. And Rocket Money is really safe to use. You can use it, not a problem. It's really a great app. Just think of it as a comprehensive personal finance management app. That's what I just said before, and it has enough free features to please nearly every user. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a compare and contrast between 3 budgeting apps. We have Rocket Money versus Mint versus EveryDollar. Let me talk to you about the second app here. We have Mint. So when you think about Mint, I want you to think about a personal budgeting app from Intuit with the free and paid version. So, and the good thing is that Mint has been actually launched since 2006. So it's been a minute since it's actually on the market, and it's been one of the most popular budgeting apps available today, allowing users to manage all their financial accounts in one place. And so as a customer, you will love Mint's great. The dashboard is really great. The UI, the UX, the user interface and the user experience is just fantastic. Let's talk about the pros and cons of Mint here. Pros first. So you can view all of your financial accounts in one place. You can receive customized notifications and alerts. You have free credit score access, and the app is free to download and use. What about the cons here? Well, some users report connectivity issues with financial accounts. There is no support for joint accounts for now, and you have in-app advertisements in some cases. So the thing is, if you want to use the Mint app the proper way, just download the Mint app to your smartphone, launch it, and create an account. Follow the prompts to link your bank accounts, credit cards, investment accounts, loan accounts, P2P payment apps, and more. So what happens here is that once it will take about 5 minutes to actually load everything. So once your accounts are connected, Mint will provide an overview of your finances and suggest a customizable budget tailored to your needs. So use the app to analyze your budget and spending habits. And you can also use the app to view upcoming bills, set alerts, and create financial goals. And the cool thing is that Mint is a great tool when it comes to helping you in terms of monitoring your budget, because it is a free budgeting app that lets you connect all of your financial accounts in one digital space. So you get a high level overview of your financial health. This is really fantastic. So you are able to track spending and savings and set and monitor budget goals. And the app is really secure. So don't worry about your data, whatever. It's secure. And in terms of what we love also is that we love the bill negotiation part of Mint. You're able to go through the tool to negotiate your bill. Fantastic. Let me talk to you about the distinguishing features that you can expect if you were thinking about Mint. Mint gives account holders free access to their credit score and credit monitoring tools. So this is really great. You can view your TransUnion Vantage score as well as other scores as often as you would like, thanks to a partnership with TransUnion. And checking your credit score through Mint does not negatively affect your credit because it is actually a soft pull. So your score comes with a snapshot of your credit report, along with insights into how scores are calculated and steps you can take to improve your score. Mint also offers free credit monitoring through TransUnion, and users can sign up to receive real-time alerts whenever TransUnion receives new information from creditors. So this is kind of cool. And also, what about account access? Well, the Mint app is available for iOS and Android, so you can also access your account online through Mint's website. And so when we think about Mint in general, I want you to think about a tool that's really great in terms of simplicity. We love the fact that it's very simple and yet sophisticated. In other words, you have access to the features you need to actually monitor your budget and also improve your spending in real time. So if you were to compare, like say, Mint to Pocket Guard, for instance, or Honeydew or like other players in the industry, the thing is that It's just a matter of what you are like, what kind of goals you have. And for example, Mint is not really great when it comes to couples. Something that the Honeydew app is really good at, right? So you're always going to have pros and cons. But what I want you to remember when it comes to Mint is the fact that it's very simple to use. It is very safe to use, and it's free. So it's free. So I mean, why are they doing the free thing? Well, because Intuit, which owns Mint, is trying to actually direct clients to its other businesses, including I'm blanking right now, including QuickBooks and TurboTax. Okay, so those are really important elements for like those services. You have to pay something. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Rocket Money versus Mint versus EveryDollar. I want to talk to you now about EveryDollar. So I just spoke to you about Mint. I spoke to you about, Rocket Money. Let's talk about EveryDollar. So when you think about EveryDollar, I want you to think about one thing. Dave Ramsey, okay? The free version of EveryDollar is not the best for those making a budget, but the paid tier is worth the price. So EveryDollar from Ramsey Solutions, that's actually Dave Ramsey's company. It's basically an online $0 budgeting tool that follows a similar vein to You Need a Budget, YNAB. So available in free and paid tiers, the service stands out for its user-friendly everyday language for guiding you through the process of setting up a budget. Okay, so what are the pros and cons here when it comes to EveryDollar? Pros first, you have easy to read visuals, you have clear workflow, and the paid tier includes access to other Ramsey's Plus services. What about the cons here? The free version is very limited, and paid version is pricier than the most apps. And you do have confusing interface between EveryDollar and Ramsey Plus. So this could be a little problem here. One thing we want to say also is that the free version of EveryDollar sacrifices functionality and limits you to manual data input, which makes it less useful for tracking your cash flow. Stepping up to the premium paid version fixes that and positions your budget as one pillar of a larger financial education. That's because the upgraded paid version is one part of the Ramsey Plus membership service that includes Ramsey's Financial Peace University, EveryDollar, Baby Steps program, Smart Tax, group coaching, and more. This is really good. And so the paid version of EveryDollar has a lot to be like, and it's really among the best apps today. So the cost here, when it comes to the cost, as I said before, you have the free version, you have the paid version. So basically, the Ramsey Plus membership starts at $59.99 for 3 months, $19.99 per month, and it costs $129.99 for a year, $10.83 a month billed annually. Okay, so there are a lot of features that you will love when it comes to Ramsey services. For example, you have the account monitoring, you have virtual savings. You are able to allocate funds to specific categories. You have an app that's really great. You have the sync into bank account. You can generate custom budget reports. So you can do a lot of things, okay? And one thing I also need to say here is that if you're interested in learning more, Ramsey Plus has a program, like a suite of programs, including the Legacy Journey, which is actually a course through which Ramsey's gives you an in-depth perspective on the intersection of biblical Christian scripture with wealth building and giving. So this is really something that if you're interested in that, why not? Let's talk about EveryDollar, the available help. So basically, EveryDollar free users can reach the chat widget and bot via the EveryDollar Help Center, which includes articles covering frequent questions and how to get started. EveryDollar Premium, in other words, Premium / Ramsey Plus users have access to a live chat agent. At the bottom of the page sits a question mark for accessing the virtual bot. Ask the bot a question to get served up related links, or leave a message or request a live chat. And this is available Monday through Friday from 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Actually 5 p.m. Central. From 8 a.m. on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Fridays. So the big question is EveryDollar easy to use? Yes, EveryDollar is really easy to use, not a problem at all. I mean, basically, you can set up actually your account with by entering your email and choosing the password, verifying your email, and then entering your name. So this is kind of cool. And so EveryDollar uses clear, large type, and distinct color design to facilitate visual engagement, including the proclamation that the service will change your life. So again, and the page design is centered to make page layout responsive for mobile and desktop use. So this is really cool. So the tool itself overall is very easy to use, very straightforward, nothing complicated. And you also have a mobile app version. So an app version, the mobile app is really cool. It has a clean and functional visual aesthetic that tracks with the web-based service. The app lacks any branding or links back to Ramsey Plus. It's really good when you're signed in. Another sign of basically the fact that you are able to work your way up in the when it comes to budgeting. So overall, what we love here is that functionally, EveryDollar has a strong visual aesthetic and logical workflow for achieving $0 budgets. So again, the focus here is on $0 budgets. The free version, however, remember, if you go with EveryDollar, the free version is limited in its abilities because you have to manually enter all information. But that also makes it attractive if you want to get a more rough idea of where you stand with your cash flow, but do not intend to maintain the budget daily. So this is kind of cool. Now, if you say, listen, I want to diversify things a little bit, then you can go for the premium EveryDollar app. Fantastic. So what is the decision here? Rocket Money versus Mint versus EveryDollar. What should you look for when it comes, which one should you go for? But before I answer that question, I want to talk to you about what to look for in a personal finance app. So that's an important question to really understand. So if you are thinking about deciding between a personal finance app, let's say you have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or gazillions of personal finance apps. First of all, you want to pay attention to the categories, right? So what kind of category are you really interested in? So when we talk about categories, we're talking about the different types of personal finance apps you're looking for. See, remember, when we talk about personal finance apps, this is a vast sector here. So you have budget tracking apps, you have financial assistant apps, you have loan calculator apps, you have spending and saving apps, you have banking apps. So you do have a lot of services. For example, budget tracking apps allows you to those apps allow you to record expenditures as they are made in order to keep track of bank balances and budget categories. So some of those categories or those apps allow you to make a budget and then watch how closely expenditures are tracking into it. Financial assistant apps collect, store, and report information from users' various savings and investment accounts, providing a simple place to keep track of asset performance. You also have loan calculator apps. So they estimate payments and current balances for loans. Some also track how long it will take to pay off one or more loans. You have spending and saving apps. Those allow users to perform a wide range of activities, including what-if scenarios. Well, that's what we love a lot when it comes to what-if scenarios, the ability to simulate. Okay, so the what-if scenarios, this is kind of similar to like A/B testing, for instance. And then you have banking apps. Those offer FDIC insured banking options, including, in some cases, faster direct deposits, bill paying, and other choices for your accounts. So when we talk about the category, once you are clear about the category, you need to have criteria that will actually help you in the decision-making process. So once you actually have decided on the category you want, then here are the criteria I want you to pay attention to. So think about the credibility of the app. So you want the app to be credible. Have you seen any major organization, any major news organization write about this particular app? How secure is the app? So security is an important element also. Clarity, you want the app to provide information that's easy to understand, and also relevance. So you want to make sure the app has It has tools and functionalities that are relevant to your specific situation. So here's a winner here. So Record Money versus Mint versus EveryDollar. Who's the winner here? We believe that Mint is the winner here. We actually have chosen Mint 9.8 over 10, Record Money 9.6 over 10, and EveryDollar 9.4 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. God bless you. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.